we're going to make butternut squash soup today. It's 2 ingredients, and that's going to be coconut milk and butternut squash. It's going to be a nice creamy soup for you to have for your fall dinner table. So stay tuned, and I'm going to show you how to make that step by step. Okay, so the first step is to take a piece of parchment paper and line your pan with it. Wash your squash and just lay it right on there. Just don't cut it. Have you ever tried to cut one of these things? It's like, no thanks. The next thing you want to do is put your oven on bake. And I would go ahead and get that up to about 425. And preheat that, and we'll be back in a minute. After we put that in the oven, we're going to bring it out and we'll show you what we do. Okay, we've got it in the oven and it's in there baking. We're going to leave it in there for about an hour. Okay, we're back and we've got this out of the oven. It's cooled off and it's warm to the touch, but I can still work with it. So I'm just going to slice it right down the middle. Take off that end piece. And you can open it up like that. You've got your parchment paper here, so what you can do is scoop out your seeds, dump them on that parchment paper like that. Very easy to do once it's all kind of nice and cool, warm. It's still warm. So that, and just scoop it out, just as close to the skin as you possibly can to get most of it out. And you can use a bigger squash. This one is a little on the small side, but a larger squash will work, and you still can just use 1 can of organic coconut milk. Oops. So we've been having some really warm days here. Now, this is all ready to just wrap that up, toss it in the oven. I mean, throw it in the trash, not in the oven. Okay, so let's get a little closer. Well, maybe I'll just put it over here on this. Put it right here so you can see what I'm doing. Got all my squash in there. Now, this is my organic coconut milk. Just dump all that in there. Coconut milk is very healthy for you, so you want to get the full organic coconut milk, nothing fat-free or anything like that. You want the full. Okay. Sorry, I meant to have this ready. This is my immersion blender, and we're just going to do it right here on the stove while it's still just kind of warm, and then we'll heat it up. Just heat it up after this is all completely immersed. So you want to do that until you feel like it's nice and creamy, has a nice consistency. You can kind of see. And I always rinse my appliance right after I use them. So there you have your soup. Now you just need to heat it up a little bit. Turn the burner on. About a medium heat. We'll let that heat, and then I'll show you the final product at the end. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is heating up. You can see it's starting to bubble a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. And then I just like to add a little bit of butter. About a tablespoon. Just for some additional flavor. A little salt, sea salt. And you can just salt as you go too. You don't have to salt it in there like that, but I also like to add a little bit of black pepper. And then some people like to add a little dollop of sour cream. So I'll go ahead and do that. It's looking really nice and creamy. You can see with the butter mixed in there just to give it a little additional home-cooked flavor. Okay, so here we are with this soup that we just made. Really creamy consistency, very nice. Oh, it's delicious. Put the camera up here. You might want to serve this for your Christmas dinner or just for a warm fall day, a cool fall day. Put the fireplace on, make yourself a cup of tea, draw a glass of wine, have a little butternut soup. Thanks for watching. Come back again.